Today, we're going to talk about how to get value from the Deep Space Relic event. This is a recurring event where you rally down these relics for some pretty sweet rewards. Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I'm Chisgule Gaming, and in this video, sponsored by the makers of Infinite Galaxy, we're going to walk through how this Deep Space Relic event works, because it looks like this is going to be a recurring event, which is good news. The way that this event works is that you're going to go and search for these deep space relics. You'll look in the special coordinates section, and you'll have the ability to search through levels 1 through 6, presumably based on the age of your nebula. Maybe there will be some higher level ones we see at some point. And you then go and you launch a rally on it. If your rally fails, you'll get your energy back, which is good because it costs 300 energy to rally one of these suckers. However, you still are going to have a repair cost. And for me, when I failed one, it was about 2.5 hours of repairs, which was pretty steep. But if you're successful, and I'll have reports of both successes and failures here, you get some pretty decent loot. So here is the loot you get as an individual. Now, the individual loot is going to vary based on the level that you were battling against. And I assume there's some amount of randomness, or maybe it's based a little bit. In fact, you can see I dealt 28% of the damage. And so I got the rank 3 rewards, is what it says up here. So the more damage you deal, the better the reward is that you're going to get. But then everybody gets a reward, and that's listed over here as well. So everybody is getting this reward, and then your individual contribution reward changes. You can see in this particular rally, we had 8 commanders for 18.5 million battle power, 502 total for everybody. Hit the repair center for that. And my individual repairs, just to give a sense of what this looks like, is actually 0 because I cheesed by bringing a Brontus. Good for me. Good for me. Now that's value. Somebody else tank with their frigates. Now, granted, I'm sure I launched some of these with frigates as well. So come on, okay? I don't cheese it all. I don't cheese it all. Here's another one. 31.5 million battle power. We had 10 commanders. You can see the loot distribution up top. And there were, 2/5 as many repairs as there were in the previous. So the extra 10 million battle power obviously goes a long way, but the reason you don't want to just have everybody join a small number of rallies is that there also is a chest that everybody gets in your alliance, which is really good too. So that's going to show up over here if I go to Alliance and then Alliance Gifts. There's a normal gift that everybody is going to get when you take down one of these relics, and that's a big deal. So your whole alliance is getting value. So if everybody in your alliance is running these things, you are going to get a ton of value as an alliance. I mean, the value just scales up profoundly when you think about what you're getting from these gifts, and that everyone in your alliance is going to go and get those gifts too. So that's why this event is so powerful. So if we get a look at some of these other reports, we'll just cruise through a couple of these, including the one that I failed here. In this next report, what did I bring? Say, okay, this time I brought frigates. And how many of my frigates did I lose? Oh, 0. Wow. Somebody else ate the repair bill? Okay. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you for whoever ate the repair bill on this one. I mean, it was a pretty small repair bill anyways. Okay, let's go to the next one. Here I did 23% of the damage. 8 commanders in here. 21.2 million battle power. 304 ended up needing repair. And the rewards, I mean, you can see them up top over here. In this next report, this is where we fail. Bad news. Bad news. 10 million, 9.5 million battle power was not enough. I should have canceled this. I was not paying enough attention. This was the first one I had rallied. 941 needing repair. So twice as many as a successful rally needed repair. And no rewards for anybody. You do get your energy back, but that definitely sucks. If I get a look at the replay, can I do that? Cool. We can even see how this unfolded. We can watch the tragedy unfold on our screen here. You can see it's from the start not going great. And, yeah, I mean, it picks up a little bit. There's like a chance that we could win, but no, it doesn't work out. I'm going to double the speed here. We go to 2x speed now. And this is how it unfolded. Can I look around? No, I can't actually scroll to look around here. So this was close-ish, but not quite enough. So you may be wondering, how much battle power do you actually need to take down a level 6 Deep Space Relic, which is the highest level that we were able to rally. And I would say a very safe number is the 20 million number, but a number that's probably good enough, I would guess, would be 15 million. And, I mean, technically, if you want to try to max the rewards for your alliance, the way to approach this is to actually send the least number of players possible to still successfully complete the rally, right? And, you know, it does suck that those players are going to have a little bit of a repair bill. But the reason I'm saying the least number of players possible is that, you know, for every player you throw in here, it is costing action points. And in a perfect world, you'd use those action points to rally more of these deep space relics rather than concentrate everybody in a couple of them. In other words, because taking this thing out is going to give everyone in your alliance a chest, you want to take these out with the least number of players possible so you can get as many of the alliance gifts as possible. Does that make sense? Because the value of those alliance gifts is actually pretty good. Okay, so you don't want to, like, be so close that you're not sure if you're going to win or not. But anyways, let's back out of this battle. I'll point out that if you want to save on repair cost, just be the person who brings the cruisers. Although, in fairness, I mean, right? Like, if you're free to play, consider using the cruisers. If you're on the whalier side of things, then maybe consider being the person who brings the frigate. If you want to see just what a winning battle kind of looks like here, here it is again with about 10 million more battle power. And you can see just how close it is. And it's not going to be very close. This is going to be a really clean victory all the way through here. They started with more battle power than we did, but you can see this chunks out pretty fast. I'll put it at 2x speed here just to accelerate the rate at which we go through this. So, I mean, we've got the majority of our stuff left at the end of this. It works really well. There you go. Easy. GG, easy. Now we're going in, and I guess the final thing here is turrets. It looks like that's what we're taking out. If you have any other optimizations for this event, I'd be really eager to hear what those are. Let me know down below in the comments, and we'll check those out. There you can see our successful victory. One other quick thing that I'll mention is there is another event going on now, which is pretty cool. This is the Frontlines New Hope. This is fantastic. You go in and you battle pirates to get a bunch of these pirate power cores. So if you were ever wondering, should I try to get those action point or energy tokens when they show up in the Alliance shop, the answer is absolutely yes, because you want to use them during events like this that are going to give you something you really want. I mean, 20 legendaries? Hello, baby. And I get that it might take some doing to actually unlock some of these rewards. There is also a bundle that we'll talk about in a second, but there are also some events that take place every day. This is the Triumph of Justice. This is refreshing every day with a new set of stuff to go and do, which is going to give you a small number of these Pirates power cores to use here in this event. Now, if you did want to go and pick up the bundle, that does exist over here. Ooh, Immortal Warship bundle. That's kind of interesting. I'll have to think about that one later. Here's the Cyclops bundle, and there is the Pirate power core. If you're going to pick this up, which is probably something I will be doing, depending on how many pirate cores I end up with, then I would recommend waiting to see if there's going to be a spenders event that is going to reward you for purchasing bundles that have corium anyways. So wait as long as possible until potentially one of those events shows up, and then you can go in and make whatever purchases you want to make, and that is at least more leveraged or advantaged because you're also getting the rewards from the corium spenders event and also getting these on top of it, which is a nice burst of extra value. If you enjoyed this video, then throw a like on here and consider subscribing for those Infinite Galaxy videos designed to help you get value and smash your enemies. We've got a unified Nebula in 13, baby. Consider joining us in Nebula 13, and until next time, you have fun smashing your Nebula.